Okay, Jamaicans, look at this. Hopefully, many of you are wiser and smarter. And those of you in the UK and America have been scammed enough times when you go back to Jamaica and all your accounts deactivated. And when you put it in the money, you don't need no whole heap of, explanation as to the money, but when you're supposed to take it out, the money is deactivated and it's fee to debt and it's tax to debt, and now you need what's that thing, what's that card called, that's gonna tie in with the WEF card too, and the ID thing that them are bringing. So I hope una been through enough losses in Jamaica, and as I said, not a soul na get punished for it. And in the United States, it's even worse. They steal whole generations of wealth, whole countries, and that's under the code of democracy. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lily of the Valley, and I bring a greeting in the name of Jehovah our Creator and Jesus Christ of Nazareth our King. And I basically do current events, warn the children of Israel, build their wealth according to how our forefathers built it, and all of that is listed in the scriptures. Okay? This is not how you do it, okay? So read Ezekiel 18, and Ezekiel 33 says we are to warn. We are the watchmen on the wall, okay? How many of you been scammed? Remember some of these things? FINSAC, Olint, SSL, Corporate Resorts, Corporate Merchant Bank, Eagle Group, and y'all can add your own list in the comment section. So don't continue to be a victim. When you start seeing banksters, insurance company executives, politicians going to jail and being accountable for their frauds, then you can probably think about it, okay? But if you want to build generational wealth, you have to do it according to how it was done in the scriptures. You can see my video on dealing with easements and deadlift. Remember how our foreparents built? They had their own wells, their own land, their own water. They didn't do democracy because we are tribes. They do bloodline tribes. We don't marry outside of our bloodline, our tribes, our nation, no mixed marriage, that kind of stuff. And our scripture says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Remember, Jesus had a problem with the usurers and the banksters. Read Ezekiel chapter 18. Nobody who is not of the full-blooded bloodline of the children of Israel, and the mother side and the father side, is supposed to come into their nations and charge them usury. Read it again. Ezekiel chapter 18. Usury is what make a lot of people lose them retirement, them house, them land, and a lot of complicated financial products, services, and schemes. So, if you know any banksters and insurance people and these politicians who have become super duper rich on their mega salaries worldwide, and the people get poorer and poorer in the name of DEMOCRACY, you know any of them? How many of them ever get punished for their deeds? That's why Jehovah already warned us about them. So be careful. Alright? Just study how many people, when you leave your money in the banks, they barely pay you anything. But the credit cards, the fees, the overdraft accounts, the banks are fat. And you're skinny. Be aware. So with that, I say shalom.